हेलो एवरीवन, आप सभी का आपके अपनी चैनल सारास ट्यूटोरियल पे बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। आज मैं क्लास 9 के लिए सोशल हिस्ट्री का पहला लेसन का लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन आंसर्स लेकर के आई हूँ और ये लेसन हमारा है एडवेंट ऑफ द यूरोपियंस इनटू इंडिया। इसका मैंने पहले भी एक वीडियो बनाया था जिसमें आपको इनसाइड क्वेश्चंस एंड शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस का आंसर दिया है। ठीक है, अगर आपने उस वीडियो को नहीं देखा है तो प्लीज़ देखिए। सारास ट्यूटोरियल सर्च करने से आपको सारे वीडियोज़ का लिंक एक साथ ही मिल जाएगा। ठीक है, और साथ ही आप लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट है, प्लीज़ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर कीजिए और बेल आइकन को ज़रूर प्रेस कीजिए। ठीक है, और कुछ भी हेल्प चाहिए तो कमेंट सेक्शन में कमेंट कीजिए। तो यहाँ पे देखिए, पहला क्वेश्चन है हमारा, व्हाट वर द एफर्ट्स मेड बाय द ब्रिटिश टू एस्टैब्लिश ट्रेड रिलेशंस विद इंडिया, एनालाइज द स्टेप्स वाई विच दे सक्सीडेड। ओके, सो इसका आंसर होगा The efforts made by the British to establish trade relations with India were, यहाँ पे देखिए बहुत सारे पॉइंट्स मैंने इंक्लूड किए हैं। आप चाहे तो कुछ अकॉर्डिंग टू मार्क्स आप लोग पॉइंट्स को लिख सकते हो एग्जाम में। सपोज 3 मार्क्स है, 2 मार्क्स है, तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग ही पॉइंट्स लिखना, बहुत ज़्यादा लिखने की भी ज़रूरत नहीं है, मार्क्स के अकॉर्डिंग ही लिखना। ठीक है, यहाँ पे पहले पॉइंट से द ब्रिटिश केम टू इंडिया एंड एस्टेब्लिश द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी टू ट्रेड विथ इंडियन rulers. Okay, then Emperor Jahangir granted permission to the English merchants to establish factories at Surat, though no trade contracts were signed. Okay, then third number point, the English merchants continued their endeavors for trade with Indians at different places. Okay, then next point is, though the first and foremost objective of the East India Company traded, they had ambitions for political powers. Okay, then point number 5, the company took advantage of the growing enmity and weakness among the Indian ruling class and tried to establish English rule in India. Okay, then point number 6, the East India Company officers, in order to build a colonial empire, devised a scheme of expelling other European companies from India, thus gradually building up a colony of British imperialism throughout India. Okay, then point number 7, with the succeeding governor rule, the British East India Company got the legal sanction as the ruling power. Okay, then point number 8, the emperor introduced dual government in Bengal by conferring upon the company the right of diwani, collection of revenue, and the responsibility of civil, criminal and police administration. Okay, then question number 2 देखिए, हाउ डिड द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी एस्टैब्लिश 3 ट्रेड सेंटर्स एट 3 important places in India? Okay, the answer is, the company founded a trade center at Muslipatanam in 1611, taking permission from the Sultan of Golconda. The company built its second trade center at Armagao in 1636. In 1639, it made a treaty with the king of Chandragiri to shift the Armagao trade center to a nearby place of Madras and renamed it as Fort St. George. In 1690, a company officer named Job Charnock acquired the zamindari right of over 3 villages, namely Kali, Ghata, that is Kolkata. Okay, Sutanti and Govindpur through a treaty with the Nawab of Bengal in return for the payment of rupees 1200 per annum, and started a trade center. The 3 villages united together later on originated the town of Calcutta. The Calcutta Trade Center was renamed Fort William in honor of William III, the King of England. Okay, so this is the answer of second number question. Okay, I hope it will help you. Then come to the question number 3, that is, who was the most remarkable person of the East India Company to pave the way for the establishment of British imperialism in India? Write with 4 arguments about his strategies to lay the foundation of the British Empire. Okay, so its answer is Robert Clive was the most remarkable person of the East India Company to pave the way for the establishment of British imperialism in India. Okay, four arguments about his strategies to lay the foundation of the British Empire were: first is Robert Clive acquired the art of diplomatic skill to build up a colonial empire in India within a short time. Okay, then point number two, he devised schemes of expelling other European companies from India in the interest of his own company. Okay, then point number three, he tried to win over the native kings to his side either by war or friendship. Okay, the Nawab of Bengal, the Nizam of Hyderabad, the Nawab of Oudh, kings of Rajputana, etc., all made friendship with the company and had to surrender their authority. Okay, then point number four, the defeat of Sirajuddaula, the Nawab of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa by deceit in the Battle of Plassey led to the foundation of the British Empire in India, which paved the way for the establishment of British imperialism. Okay, so this is the answer of question number 3. Then let's move to the question number 4. Write 4 causes for the outbreak of the Sepoy Mutiny. Okay, the answer is 4 main causes for the outbreak of the Sepoy Mutiny are: first is political cause. The reactionary policies of Lord Dalhousie caused dissatisfaction among the people. Point number 2, economic cause. Scrapping the name of the Mughal emperor from the coins of the East India Company in 1835. Then point number 3, social cause. Unrest among the royal class and the common people caused by the preceding 100 years of British rule. Then 4, religious cause. Replacing royal Persian language with English in the administration. We also know of the final spark for the mutiny being provided by the rumor of cartridge being graced with allow made from beef and pork, which were against the religious belief of Hindus and Muslims respectively. Okay, so this is the answer of question number 4. Let's move to the question number 5, which is: mention 4 important results of the Sepoy Mutiny. The Sepoy Mutiny of 1857 brought remarkable changes in the outlook of the British government towards India. These changes can broadly be classified into 2 categories, which first is constitutional change, and under this point number A, passing of Government of India Act 1858, the British government passed the Government of India Act 1858, and with this act empowered the British government to put India under its direct administration. By this act, the whole administrative setup had to be refurnished. Okay, then point number B, Queen's proclamation. Okay, Viceroy Lord Canning put forward a proclamation declaring himself as the representative of Queen Victoria. The main objectives of this proclamation was to eradicate discrepancy and hesitation existing among the Indians. He also abolished the doctrine of lapse. Okay, then second point, social change, modernization of Indian society. As a result of the rebellion, there were significant changes in the minds of orthodox Indian people. A section of newly educated Indians was getting influenced by the modern Western culture. Then next point is realization of need of organization. Okay, the valor and confidence of the rebel sepoys became an inspiration for the people. However, they realized that they needed to get organized before initiating another national movement. Okay, then third point is unity among Indians. Being brought under direct British rule, the Indians were infused with a sense of unity as being we Indians. Okay, people of different castes and races of the country began to look upon themselves as on unit. Okay, then this is the last point of this answer. Okay, इसके बाद हमारा क्वेश्चन नंबर 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 एंड 11 रह गया, जो कि मैं आप लोगों को नेक्स्ट वीडियो में बताऊंगी। ठीक है, आई होप ये आंसर्स आप लोगों को हेल्प करेंगी। एंड कुछ भी हेल्प चाहिए तो प्लीज़ कमेंट सेक्शन में कमेंट कीजिएगा। तब तक के लिए बाय, टेक केयर।